Hello everyone, this is Mumbo and welcome back to another episode on the iCraft server. Today... Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode on the iCraft server. Today we are starting things off back in the base and yeah, this place is looking pretty cool. I've recorded about 20 videos today. It is so much fun making these videos. I'm really enjoying it, and there's a lot of people on right now. But anyway, today what I want to do is hopefully do some of the interiors to this bit right here. So pretty much I want to start off with the entrance to this place, because this isn't actually going to be connected to those two. You'll have to come externally over here and down here. If you want to come down here, I'm going to grab some andesite and some gravel. Is that all the andesite I have left? Pretty much what I'm going to do is replace all of these with the stony type blocks that we've pretty much already done going right the way around here. That's pretty much what I'm going to do, and I'll be back with you once I've done that. Luckily, we didn't have to mine any more andesite because I didn't actually use that much in here, and this entrance is nearing
its conclusion.
I was about to say it's nearing its conclusion. It's nearly done, this little entrance bit. All I need to do is add 2 more things of stripped logs right there, which I'm actually going to have to go right the way around to get onto the inside of this thing, but I'm going to do it on camera. Boom, 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 boom. Just like that. We won't actually see this from the inside because I'm planning on having a tunnel that goes straight through, and then maybe a staircase that goes up on that side instead of that. Or maybe it'll go up on this side. I'm not entirely sure. I want to get a view of the lake from up here because I'm going to have pathways going around and whatnot. And yeah, I think having a view of the lake would be pretty good. So I might have it going up, have a staircase going up on this side. Anyway, this place is looking pretty good, other than the fact that it's kind of dark. So I'm thinking maybe we could just use some classic torches to light up the area. Okay, so there we go. So now we have some lights going down here, and yeah, pretty much the whole starter base is complete, which is really cool. Now back into here, I don't want to extend this all the way along with this same shape. I want it to get bigger as we enter. So maybe we could even have like logs going across here or something. That definitely looks interesting. Maybe logs going up like that. I kind of like that. I don't know why I'm going for this whole round feeling thing, but I think, yeah, I actually really like the look of that. I think that looks really cool. Now, I wonder, will leaves with stone bricks behind them look good? Let's take a look. The stone brick is pretty dark. Maybe I could put some glowstone in there as well. That looks terrible. I'm going to be totally honest here. Why is that? I wonder, does it look better with smooth lighting off? Yeah. It looks so much better with smooth lighting off. This feels a little bit strange, I will say. Okay, so that's with smooth lighting on. I just did a little transition there. No, I can't. I wonder if it'll look good if I have stairs there. Kinda. Yeah, I actually kind of quite like the look of that. Okay, so I think I've come up with a tunnel design that I quite like. I've put iron bars here on the sides, and I've got this. Oh, I didn't realize about the roof. I could probably just put stone brick up the middle there, and then what I can do, as well as that, is put some glowstone in there every now and then. So like maybe there, and then that means that it'll bring light into this place. Yeah, I quite like that actually. Okay. So I've put iron bars here because I kind of want to have some maybe sugarcane farms or some form of farms over coming along here. And over here I want to have the staircase, and I don't know, I want to have some farms here as well as a bulk storage area. As far as the bulk storage area is concerned though, I could probably just grab a couple chests because I'm going to use that shulker box loading system that I mentioned. I really don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure yet. Anyway, I'm going to continue this tunnel design going all the way across to the other side, and I'm going to have to come up with something here for it to go into a bit of a staircase right there. Wow, okay. Materials have been really, really nice right now. I have completed the tunnel right here. I will say I don't love these. I might actually replace them with slabs, but yeah, I think slabs would look a lot better because it would create a little bit more depth and stuff like that. But other than that, this place is looking really cool. I'm really happy with how this has turned out. There we go. They look really dark for some reason. I think that looks alright though, honestly. And I was considering having these glowstone blocks dropping down by an extra block because I thought they might look better. But I think this looks really good because they don't have to drop down by an extra block now because it's not super duper flat. However, now I think I want to craft up some of those, and I've started a little staircase right here as well. Obviously, I'm going to use actual stair blocks, but what? So the reason I made these stone slabs is to just cover up these holes because, well, they're a bit of a pain. They don't really look that good. So now I'd call that polished, and I'd say that looks really, really good. I've also decided to go ahead and add in these separators right here. I think it breaks the iron bars up a little bit and looks really, really good, but I'm going to need to get the rest of the iron bars in to actually make this tunnel almost complete, actually. And there we go. So now that is all of the iron bars in, and I'm considering actually rotating these around just like so and stripping them just to make it look a little bit better. Oh yeah. Oh, that looks miles better over this. I am definitely going to do that. Mikey mentioned it before, and I've mentioned it many, many times. Stripped logs, I can't get enough of them, alright? I simply cannot. And I have just realized I probably should have looked at this before I built this entire tunnel. But the grass layer is meant to go here. This level is meant to be, or I guess path blocks going around here. And that's gonna be a bit of an issue, isn't it? What I am willing to try out is maybe if I put blocks going up like this, put logs rather going up like this, and strip them, of course. Will that look any good going around? From the top, it's not really that noticeable that this is even here. And from the bottom, I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. I am really stuck. Like, I don't normally spend this much time being stuck on these types of things, but I have no idea what I should do. This is what happens when you don't think things out. You know what, guys? I think I might just have to leave this for a while and hope that I come to some form of conclusion because, yeah, I can't think of anything. I really have no idea. So I'm going to hop off the server for a while, do some other things, edit some videos and whatnot. And, yeah, I'm going to head back on and hopefully come up with some form of solution to this problem. Right, so it is the next day, and I have decided to go ahead and pretty much take the same design, but lower it down a little bit. And I'm going to be honest, it doesn't look as good, and you do hit your head on the glowstone occasionally, which can get very frustrating. So what I'm thinking is bringing this down by one and having some slabs on the ground. That's what I'm thinking anyway. So then if we have all of this brought down by one, yeah, we can have slabs on the ground, and then that'll mean essentially we won't hit our head on the glowstone, and it's not going to be jungle slabs, but some form of slab on the floor, and have a different trim along here so we can still get to the door right here and to this staircase fairly easily. So I think that's probably the go. I did head over to a mesa and mine a whole bunch of red sand for a separate project, but I think I was originally going to put sandstone along here, but maybe red sand could look really cool. You know, I've never actually used red sand in a build. But I think it looks really, really good. I love this block. I love the color and the texture. It's so much better than like orange concrete and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, so now to figure out what kind of slabs I should use. Maybe I should go for sandstone slabs. Let me try that real quick. It's very sandy on the bottom, and then very jungly and woody up the top, and then obviously right at the very top we got stone. I kind of like that tunnel design. Yeah, you know what? I might go for the sandstone. So I've actually got to go gather some more sandstone because I'm also using the sandstone in a separate bit of a secret project, I guess. And I'm going to go ahead and gather up some more sandstone. So I got a little bit carried away and ended up digging out a lot of sandstone. Yeah, that's a fair amount of sandstone. I decided, I just kept going. I got a little bit carried away and I got a lot, but oh well. I'm going to need a fair amount of it for a future upcoming project, which will require quite a few smooth sandstone blocks. So, yeah, I'm not too fussed about getting too much sandstone. But yeah, so pretty much now I'm going to head back to my base, craft up some slabs, and then place them all in. Okay, so originally I was going to have path blocks on the bottom, but I think this workaround works pretty well. And as you can see, you don't hit your head on the glowstone anymore, which is really good, and it still feels fairly spacious in this area, which is nice. That's kind of what I was aiming for, and I'm debating whether to put a... Oh, I've actually got some on me. I'm not entirely sure. I think that looks a little bit better, actually. So you know what? I'm going to put it on this side. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, that just rounds it off. I like that a lot better. And plus it looks a little bit better over there as well. So, yeah, anyway. So now I guess the last thing that I really want to do in this episode is build this staircase going up. And, well, maybe that's not the last thing I want to do. How much progress have I made in this episode? I'm going to have to watch back the recording. You know, when you do a lot of recordings, it's always a good idea to look back at the recordings to see how long the episode is going to go for and just have a bit of an estimate, because if I ended the episode off there, it would be a little bit disappointing. We built this tunnel and that's about it. So, it feels weird to say built the tunnel. So now, basically, I'm going to start work on this staircase going up, and I should have grabbed some scaffolding blocks. Why didn't I do that? Not only does grass work as a pretty good scaffolding block, we are actually going to need it, and wow, I was one off having the perfect amount right there. But anyway, so now pretty much what I need to do from this point is I want to add pathways going along here, and then they'll also go into the center as well, because I'm going to have a tower in the middle and have some form of beams going around the outside, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to look at my little testing world and see where the how the pathways are going to go, and I might actually do a third-person time-lapse of building some of the pathways around here, because I think it could look pretty cool. So, I might actually chuck on the replay mod, because I forgot that existed for a bit. So I'm going to use the replay mod, and hopefully that turns out as a pretty good time-lapse. So, enjoy the time-lapse. I mean, you don't have to, but I hope you enjoy the time-lapse. There we go. So, that is the pathways along this place, and I think they look really cool. I'm really happy with how they turned out. This looks a little bit strange with this staircase coming up, but I don't think that's too big of a deal. In fact, I might actually just cut that off, because something I actually forgot, I forgot to put a little ring around here as well. There's meant to be a little circle around here, so I'm actually going to try and do that on camera here. I believe it goes like that. And so that's a circle that goes around like that. Let me build that real quick. And there we go. So, now that is a ring going around there. I've kind of cut it off here, because otherwise it might cut into there. Let me just try that real quick. Ceiling's a little bit low. I didn't take the staircase into account really, did I? Maybe what I can do is push it back a couple blocks so it comes to up here. I think that might be our best bet right now. Let me do that real quick. There we go. Okay, so now that's looking quite a bit better, and we can have our structure in the middle now without it looking all weird and off. And yeah, I think that's actually pretty decent. So I might end off today's episode there. We've made a fair amount of progress in today's episode. We built this tunnel. I was about to say dug this tunnel. We haven't dug out anything with this tunnel. We built it all, except for maybe a little bit of the ground. And we built this path going right the way around the top of the base. This is getting very confusing. Anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this episode of iCraft. If you did, please consider liking, subscribing, whatever. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.